Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Hello, hello. I've seen people ask, "Where's the gift?" It's a telltale sign that you're new here. Every expert, every regular viewer already knows where you can find the gift. But hello everyone. Glad to see you all here. Might sound a bit nasally. You might recollect if you visited the previous stream. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be upfront. I've been a bit sick. Uh, don't worry, it's not a long-lasting sort of thing. It's just it seems like I've caught something less scary this time, sort of cold. I blame the climate. It's +5 out here. It's winter, middle of winter. It's like a comfortable weather for every sort of bacteria and virus. It seems, and I'm like, dude, what is this? But hopefully 2026, can you believe it, is treating you well. Any, New Year resolutions? How we doing on the New Year resolutions front? While you answer that, let me actually reveal the answer to the question, where is the gift? Where is the beef? There it is. It's Monolith of Meron. Man, I miss this place. The statue of a king that says that the era of centaurs is getting to an end. It's from the description of the statue on the map. I'm always reading it while I test out that the secret mission works. I'm not sure where all the centaurs are. I think we kind of destroy all of them during the campaign. I think it's the Guardian's fault, but I'm not gonna blame. I'm not gonna blame them, and I don't have the evidence enough to support my claims at least. Okay. In terms of New Year resolutions for me, I've actually, I thought like, oh man, New Year, new me. I kind of need something to do. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna learn how to play chess. Never played chess. Tried to learn it like 7 days straight, learning the basics, playing a couple of matches. Completely forgot about it. It's the 15th of January, and the gift is gonna last until the 18th of January. So chess is now long gone. My top priority is Hero Wars Alliance and the mysterious guy, the mysterious new guy who's Drayne, not Dante. We have one Dante, and the guy has 4 arms. Only one Dante, okay? But, let's see. Let me read the chat messages. How many Sams are there? I think we getting cloned. Like every month, we get one out of the pod here in the studio. We kind of need, to freshen up the things, liven the things up a bit. Every version of Sam is unique. Every version of Sam has like various backstories, almost like the Dominion Guardians. Sort of. Okay, let me actually proceed to the game, I think. I wanted Dante Jr. Sean, let me tell you, I wanted Dante Jr. Myself, but I can promise you that Drayne is a pretty unique character. I want to tell you that I really enjoyed the fact that the early teasers of Drayne during the Burna's adventure, during like our winter posts on our official community pages, you people seem to enjoyed how this guy was looking, what kind of presence he had like on the battlefield, farming a bit of aura in his teaser. And I want to tell you that this guy is not only like a pretty picture, not only like a peck, not only like 8 pecs wearing guy, he's a pretty unique narrative precedent in Hero Wars Alliance. I'm not going to reveal all the cards straight away, but this time I'll start the stream with a bit of focus on his backstory, because we're gonna play a couple of levels like from the adventure that's gonna start with the Frozen Eternity season that's gonna launch on Monday, on 19th of January. And we already mentioned in the post that the guy is a champion of 2 worlds. Any guesses? Any guesses on what that might mean? I like that Sam's nickname is Sam, I think. Oh, actually, tell hello to Gray. Because, this is the first time in 2026 that Gray joins us. Corvus, his son. Okay. Capcom world and Hero Wars world. No collabs here. Fully original guy, fully original backstory, don't worry. The only Dante here is the Eternity hero, who is actually gonna get himself a relic on 26th of January. 26th of January. And I have good news. I did not mention that in the description, but I convinced the devs to give us a very fresh out of the oven version of the relic for Dante. So it was still hanging in the air whether or not I'm gonna show it on stream. But this morning they were like, Sam, we actually cooked it up to upload. Sorry, Mike. To upload it on the development build, so I will be able to show you guys the Dante's relic as well. Exclusive. It's a pretty long wait until the Dante's relic hits the live server. So this one is gonna give you a bit of a preview on whether or not you are looking to get it for Dante straight away, and maybe upgrade it to the max once the relic event starts for him, or maybe you're just gonna activate it and just gradually upgrade it as the game goes on. But yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Oh man, the cough is still following me around. Sorry about that. All right, I was promising you to start with a bit of a preview on what Drayne's story is all about. So I know you guys don't really like to, visit the story, read the dialogues. You're like, there's a lot of lore skippers in the chat. I assure you, there's a lot of people who skip the lore. But this time, I was one of the guys working on the teasers for Drayne, and this time it's a pretty unique story. You might recognize the sword and the skull from the teaser as well. So let me show you what this is all about. Drayne is here, and he's like, oh, let me hide myself, man. Where the hell am I? And who the hell am I? Oh, an amnesiac. How quaint. And these are the guys who are trying to attack him straight away. A fresh soul. I'll break you a bit before the eternal agony takes over. And here's the sword. People were like, can we name the sword? Actually, the sword has a name. The sword is sentient, people. Be careful with a sentient sword. Drayne is a pretty, confident guy. He's not afraid of being mind controlled by a giant, sharpened thing with teeth and glowing eyes and glowing whatever the magic hole is inside the teeth. So yeah, grab me if you want to live. And he just grabs it. He just yoinks it straight away and a huge sword, huh? I'm more used to a butterfly knife, but this will do. And actually, this will give us a bit of a preview. Since it's tutorial level for the adventure, you might see how his animations work. It's a bit of an interesting thing. A giant sword drops from the sky. We're gonna get to it later. Oh, what is this? What is this? Showing off, huh? Showing off. The dude is a walking commercial for a gym membership. Man. Boom. The sword is out. And the sword is under the control of Drayne. Yeah. Any theories? Is Drayne an undead? Well, he's from the Eternity faction, but the Eternity faction is almost everyone on the Eternity faction is undead. But I'm not gonna tell you straight away what kind of creature he is. He's a human. Let me tell you that much. He has a lot of human traits, but he's infused with some sort of power, as you can see, like blue glows and whatever. I insist he's Corvus' son, says Hoda. Maybe something will be revealed. Maybe there's a connection, Corvus was featured in the Christmas adventure. Damn it, the cave light just died, and the way back is gone. Way back where, Mr. Drayne? And Mr. Sword, Valentar, says, calm down, this place bends to your thoughts. The path vanished because you wanted it to. A talking sword. What is this? Dude, you are asking questions. You should have asked the questions when you were pulling out the sword, I think. What is this? Am I in a coma? This is Limbo. The last stop for souls from every world before they are reborn. So sort of undead. It could be Dante's brother. You're saying I'm dead. Wait, I remember the bar fight. Huh? What kind of bar fight? Oh, sorry, I was trying to make my camera appear on screen and I accidentally paused the gameplay. a bar fight, in a coma, once again, glowing pecs. Man, he's showing off way too much. I think he's taking over the show. He's taking over the stream. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? What's this, a comic? What's going on here? I'm gonna skip through the dialogue. I'm not sure. Maybe you're gonna find it out in the adventure by yourself. What's happening with Drayne? Where did he come from? It's gonna be a surprise for you people, especially for some people. If some people might notice they share something similar with Drayne in terms of location, and if these people are here in the chat or visit our official community pages, let me know in the comments. Shout through the comments, say, Sam, dude, Drayne and I, we were almost neighbors, I assure you. But to find out whether you were a possible neighbor of Drayne before he traveled to Dominion, you need to play the adventure. And it starts on the 19th, and I highly recommend it. Our devs continue with the interactive maps. Our devs continue to get more into the lore of our characters and, ways to combine them in the game. Like, actually, one thing I'm gonna give away. You saw Drayne during Byrna's adventure, during like a couple of cameos he had. But that story is, I think, the present timeline. What you're gonna see in a Drayne's adventure, it's the sort of prequel. You're gonna find out how he ended up in Dominion. In Byrna's adventure, he's already like an established guardian. Byrna talks to Ginger, and Ginger is like, oh, this guy just kind of exists along our ranks, and he's kind of a douche, but hey, what can you do? And this time, you're gonna be diving into why he's like this, why he wields the sword, and where he came from. Okay, that's about it for the adventure. But the season pass, launching on the 19th, is gonna contain the skin for him, a rebirth skin, and we're gonna talk what kind of stat it is once we go into his abilities. I think this is the time where the first impressions about the character will turn out true. Like, you see Drayne and you think, okay, this guy is all about power, and I think it's fair to say it's like very overconfident power, reliance on physical attacks, very blunt, very straightforward, no tricks, no agility. He just has a giant sword and he uses it. His red item is even called an unshakable ego gloves. Tells you a lot about what this character is. Excuse me. Some people were saying in the comments that this is Galahad 2.0. In some sort of way, I think I can notice the correlation. Because, guy wields a sword, that guy also wields a sword. Two guys wielding swords. But Drayne has a bit of a giant sword to him. And he doesn't even summon, like, any magic from the skies. No iron, like, rains or whatever that Galahad uses. How many talismans does he have? One. Currently one. And one of you guys will be able to win Drayne with absolute, star and the first artifact and the talisman during the giveaway. But the giveaway is closer to the end of the stream, so stay tuned if you want to participate. And his abilities. What a blessing. What a blessing. They are so simple to discuss that I'm going to show them off to you. And you're going to be like, oh yeah, okay, I get this character. He's pretty, easy to understand because no tricks here. So let me show you what Drayne's skill set is all about. So for the ultimate ability, Rising Tornado, Drayne is going to be spinning his sword, damaging enemies in front of him, and temporarily becoming stronger. Full description. Spins his sword and deals damage to enemies in front of him 3 times. As you can see, the formula for physical damage per hit in this instance is 150 physical attack. Some things might change on the live version, but I think for Drayne it's going to remain the same. When activated, the hero grows in size, sort of like Lilith, but I have to disappoint you. He doesn't stay big like Lilith. He kind of shrinks after the ultimate is over. But hey. So the 3 times attack is kind of, if you want to think about it, what to compare it to, it's kind of like the whip of Peach. It's like it deals damage, big amount of damage in like a short period of time, 3 times. So, and when activated, the hero growing in size visually, this will actually, in terms of like how it affects his abilities, is going to increase his physical attack and the range of all his skills. So every skill we're going to be checking out later after the ultimate is going to be affected in terms of range, and it's going to help you reach a lot more foes despite him being a physical attack warrior who kind of focuses on dealing melee damage. He can reach into the back lines easily. So, and physical attack increase is dependent on 20% physical attack plus a bonus. And hero size and skill range increase by 20% as well. Who does he synergize with? Oh, I'm gonna tell you who he synergizes with, okay? I think the first thing that comes to mind is the Eternity faction, of course, but I have a couple of ideas as well that I'm gonna highlight. Okay. His sword is actually bigger than him, yeah, and he wields it. I think it should be a 2-handed sword, but for some reason the guy just kind of, it's like, oh, no biggie. I can not only like grab it and hold it, I can just swing it around like it's a baseball bat. I don't know, and I'm a professional like league player. I don't know what's happening with this guy, but it seems his arm is made out of steel. So the second ability is Shadow Strike, a very small description. Check this out. Every 3 basic attacks, Drayne deals damage to all enemies around him. The strike counts as a basic attack. So, what does that mean? So, he can deal with enemies that jump into your lines. So, Kayla, sorry, you grabbed the relic, you became a lot stronger. I was scared that my Somna is not going to be enough for you to be countered. Now, kind of, Drayne is going to be dropping on the live servers, and I'm gonna grab Drayne. If I see a Kayla, I'm sorry, Kayla. If I see like a Luther jumping into my lanes with like an Artemis team, bye Luther. Good luck with that. So 200% physical attack plus a bonus for that specific basic attack, and it's not dependent on a cooldown. Just 3 basic attacks, and here you go, an effect each time. Next, what do we have next? Power Charge. The most tasty ability, I think, is the violet one, but we're gonna get to it very soon. So, the blue one is a bit of a help my team. Don't forget about my team. I'm the best, of course. I'm the buffest guy on the team, but I'm gonna help him. So, Power Charge is gonna buff allies and attacks the nearest enemies as well. So, Drayne is gonna increase crushing. A pretty unique effect because usually we deal with like buffs to stats like physical attack, health, maybe other stuff. But crushing is a bit of a new stat still, I think, and it's still like being integrated into the core of the game slowly but surely. And this is the ability that's going to increase crushing, not through artifacts, but actually just through cooldowns and usage of the ability. So it's going to increase crushing by 50% of physical attack of Drayne, plus a bonus. And he's going to be attacking the nearest enemies in front of him when he casts that buff. So you're kind of buffing your allies, and you deal some damage just to, not stay still, because that would be, lame. I think Drayne thinks that. So, and the physical damage is based on 15% of health plus a bonus. Want to see him in action very soon, very soon. I'm checking out the chat. So that's an undead Sam, Sam's evil twin. Dude, I think I'm not as buff as Drayne. Thank you very much, but I think that's like, what is evil Sam's name should be? Mass, like mirror reversal. Maybe in the future, who knows? They're gonna add a Sam, and you're gonna be scared to death of him. Bellaris is counter for anything. I've actually thought about that myself. But I'm gonna show you how to help Drayne stay on the battlefield even if he encounters Bellaris. So, you ready for the violet ability? Final verdict. Check this out. Drayne's attacks and skills now instantly kill enemies with low health. Enemies killed by him cannot be resurrected. So, yes, you read that correctly. So, once an enemy hero or an enemy character, if you're fighting like in a campaign maybe, reaches a certain value of health, gets low enough, Drayne is gonna destroy that enemy. Just basic attack, a giant sword falls from the sky, that enemy is gone. If you're dealing with Kayla, that sword, like, you know, if Drayne hits Kayla, Aiden is not going to be able to resurrect her through the ult any longer. No, it's done. She's done. She jumped into the line, she got caught by the, AoE attack, and, bye-bye, Kayla, no resurrection for you. But that presents an interesting thing that I want to mention. Be careful. You might want to create an Eternity team with Morrigan. Don't forget that this kind of works like Iris's ability. So if Drayne prevents resurrection, then that means the enemy heroes will not be able to resurrect their targets, and that means there is no way for Morrigan to gain her charges because she prevents an already cast resurrection. And Drayne and Iris do that, so the resurrection cannot be cast at all. Keep that in mind. So, what are we thinking about the hero? What if the final verdict hits Zhu? Ooh, I think because Zhu still, has this sort of a health. He swaps his health stat with this timer that is above his head. I think once he has this timer, the white line above his head, his HP is technically not counted as HP numbers. So I think he's safe. I think once he exits it, and if he under the threshold, then one attack from Drayne and Zhu is gonna be falling down. Let's see. Looks really powerful with 100k execution. Yeah, what's fun about it, it's actually based on health. I was like, oh man, can I increase his health somehow? Maybe there's a skin. But unfortunately, not yet. It seems very powerful if there's going to be like a full-on health skin. But there is a standard skin for strength, and the one from the battle pass is the armor penetration one. The seasonal pass is gonna give you this, and it actually changes his attire and the look of the sword quite a bit. If you're interested in what his artifacts are, these are unique as well. Let's check them out. So, Valentar is gonna give you crushing, almost like the buff to your team from the ability. And you thought that crushing effect wasn't enough? Okay, you get a second book that increases armor penetration and crushing. Chronicle of Epicness. Man, what a silly name. What a pretentious name. But you can't expect subtlety from a guy that looks like this. He's just your regular old jock, and we're happy to have him on the team. This guy is gonna protect us all, just by his sheer size, I think. The glyphs. The glyphs do have a health stat, so keep that in mind. More physical attack, more armor penetration, more crushing. That wasn't enough. Crushing X3. Let's go with more crushing and strength. So this guy is all about crushing his enemies. It seems like this guy, if he was presented with a choice, Drayne, welcome to Dominion. Can you have one? You can have one stat. What stat are you choosing? Crushing, man. I'm just choosing crushing, man. Sounds epic. Sounds pretty cool. I can crush enemies or whatever. And they're like, yeah. Okay, we got you. Grab a big sword and just be gone. And I don't know who wins the PEX competition. Check out the abs on this guy, and check out this guy. Sorry, Mike. I was too worried about that question, but who wins it? I think Dorian is pretty buff as well in terms of the abs. I think they're gonna duel. I think something's gonna happen here, but that's an idea for the future adventure. Narrative team, if you're watching, please do something. All right, the last thing I'm gonna show off is we were looking forward to Dante. I saw a lot of comments saying, Dante, man, let's go, Dante, man, under the teaser of Drayne. Every comment saying, Dante, man, everyone was so hyped for Dante. Thank you guys, thank you, for sure. You were talking about this one, right? I consider you were talking about this one. So, on the 26th, the guy is gonna get himself a relic and a red glove, sculpture gloves. These ones, with a dodge stat and toughness. And the relic is as follows. Big disclaimer. The devs were very strict. They were like, Sam, we uploaded this to the development build for the stream, but I think we're going to do some changes, at least in terms of text. So, if you see the formulas here, if you see the description, this stuff might change, like on the live version, once it hits the live version on the 26th of January. But what is this relic all about? Actually, not very complicated. It doesn't really like make Dante into like a multifunctional like Swiss Army knife tool sort of thing. He just gets better at what he does usually. But it's interesting because it kind of starts rewarding the pushback of your enemies, the physical pushback of your enemy's position to the right side of the screen if you're attacking. And the piercing throw is gonna cast an additional spectral spear that's gonna be still have all the effects that the usual spectral spears have every 9 seconds, an additional one with this formula right here, knocking back the enemies as usual. Instrument of Fate is gonna get an upgrade, and whenever Dante knocks an enemy back, he gains a bonus to armor penetration for 6 seconds, basically just making him a better killing machine. Shackles of Weakness is gonna reduce the target's main stat for 16 seconds now. It was lower in terms of seconds. And the last ability, this one's pretty fun. When enemies are near Dante, his dodge increases. When no enemies are nearby, his physical attack increases instead. To give you a reference for the range, I think a good example of the range that this is going to depend on. If Dante starts like the battle and the teams come up to each other, this position, when Dante is positioned on the front lines and he's facing like the tank and the warrior standing in the front line of the enemy team, he has the dodge bonus, right? But once he starts throwing spectral spears and pushing the enemies back to the another side of the screen, he's gonna change this bonus to a physical attack. So basically, this thing kind of rewards you for pushing back enemies as often as you can, and basically allows you to deal even more damage if you can successfully, uninterruptedly do this like spear throwing competition. But if you are in danger, if the dodges for some reason don't work, Octavia doesn't save you, and the enemies are getting very close to Dante, this is gonna get you like a bonus dodge that is gonna give you more time for Dante to start, dodging attacks, gain more energy, cast more spears, etc. Pretty easy to understand, a pretty straightforward enhancement of his current kit. No skill preview currently, but it's going to be available on the live version on the 26th of January, maybe with some changes to the formulas. Keep that in mind. And okay, I think that's enough about that. Oh, if you're actually interested, I remembered that I didn't show you the shop for the adventure. Here you go. There it is. Boom. So, let me read the chat. When is it available? Drayne is going to be available on the 19th of January with the start of Frozen Eternity season, and the Relic for Dante is going to be available on the 26th of January with the start of the Relic event and the Relic pass. Thanks for the gift. Hi Sam. Hello, hello. Let's start battles. Hoda Hoda, I agree. I think it's my first time in 2026, and I got a bit rusty in terms of timings. So we spent like half an hour talking about abilities. But hey, I had a lot of stuff to show you guys, like 2 skill kits basically. So I've got this stuff. Let me showcase Drayne. Because we were dreaming. People, I don't usually like upgrade. I focus on my chaos team on my live servers, but I know that there is like a big passionate community around the Eternity faction, and people like seeing Dante's skill kit on our community pages were like, oh, can we like build a physical attack team now, fully based in the Eternity faction? And yeah, you can. You can grab an Octavia. You can grab like the Dante with the relic equipped, Drayne, and Morrigan and Corvus. Just, you know, just for the fun of it. I'm really interested if we're gonna see like the executions from Drayne here. As you can see, Kayla jumped in, and you know there's no Somna, but unfortunately, it's bad news for Kayla. She already at 47 HP, and she's executed with the sword. So that means Drayne finished off. And despite the fact that Aiden is gonna charge his ultimate, he's gonna cast it, and as you can see, no resurrection for Kayla. Kayla is not coming back. So a pretty fun interaction here. I'm sorry, Kayla. It seems Kayla is being punished for her recent upgrade in my eyes. But hey, she was a menace. She was a menace. We need more tools to counter her, because I think every team I see on Arena is like some sort of combination of Aiden and Kayla. They like grab a couple of other heroes, but Aiden and Kayla, or at least Aiden, is always out there. And yeah. So let's launch a battle extend. Who did I forget? Mr. Dante. Not Dante Jr. No, I love Kayla. I'm sorry, Moonlight. I think Kayla is still pretty good. But just, you know, if you use Kayla, be wary of Drayne, be wary of Somna. These guys punish you for diving into the back lanes. Other targets, pretty safe. Let me guys check out. I was experimenting. I usually get a request every stream. People are like, can you destroy a full progress faction team with Polaris? I was experimenting. This is a tough team to beat. I was like, man, I need to use Drayne somehow. I think he has the potential to destroy such a team. And I was like doing Oya and Drayne, you know, surrounding the guy with like an additional shield breaking hero, an additional warrior. But to be honest with you, the most success I had is with this fully healed team. Let me show you what I have in mind. And, you know, we're gonna use a relic top hero because it's kind of fair. Arachne has a full relic here on my development build. We're gonna use Berna. We're gonna use Mr. Drayne. Come on out here, buddy. We're gonna use ourselves a Gus. We're gonna grab ourselves an Aiden for overheals. And we're gonna grab ourselves a Soleil. Soleil is quintessential to this team. Without Soleil, Drayne is going to be standing there stunned. He's going to be like, dude, what is happening? I cannot swing my sword enough. And with Soleil, everything is sort of safe. So, Drayne is going to be very appreciative of the overheal. He's already casting the ability. Baron is also buffing him with energy. We already executed a judge in the back lane, in the middle lane. Boom, another ult. Soleil coming up. Birna with the overheal, thank you so much. And we're slowly but surely getting rid of Julius. Boom, and the full team is gone. Thanks to Mr. Soleil, we are not gravely affected by the stunts, because I'm gonna show you what the stunts are gonna do to Drayne. Drayne is not like a dude who's gonna dodge a giant falling star from the sky. He's not like no Yasmin, no whatever. And actually, the healers are like essential, because for some reason, I'm not sure why. I thought for sure like Oya in the combination of like Birna as well. And maybe like, oh right, we'll grab like Goose and Soleil, right? Wait, where is he? Boom, and it shows less stable results in this form if you compare it to fully like healed up Drayne on his own. The guy seemingly hates sharing the limelight with someone else, so that's the only explanation I can give you. It seems he works better alone. When he says, I work better alone, he means that I work better alone with a giant team of healers on my side. I just kind of forget about them. As you can see, boom. Full healers and a Drayne, killing machine, even for the progress team. No shield breaking required. The dude is gonna finish him off by himself. Just give him more health, just give him the overheal. Love from India. A love to you too. Thank you for watching. Does anybody else think Drayne looks like Elvis? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't know what Elvis sounds like. I think it would be fun to give him like an Elvis sort of looking skin. I kind of see the similarity. Does it automatically be sent to your account? Asks Laura. Laura, I'm not sure. If you're talking about the prize for the giveaway, then yes, I'm sending the prizes manually to your in-game mail if you win the giveaway during the stream, and yeah, you can expect the items to arrive there. Try him against Iris. Ooh, okay. Let me actually show him. Let me like create an eternity team. Oh wait. What is this? Jumping dude. I don't remember what this is. I don't remember what this is. I think I was trying out... Okay, let me create like an Iris team. An Eternity Faction Iris team. The one that's popular right now, right? Like... Sort of like this. I sort of see this, usually. Not a relic Dante, but sort of. Sort of Iris team. Sort of an Iris team. I forgot the a bit, but you know. Let's try this. I think. I'm actually not sure. Can I face it? I think a full-on Eternity team will be a bad idea. I think we'll kind of lose to Iris because Drayne needs some energy to charge him up. Let's try the full heals thingy we had. Let's try. I'm not sure about it. Did not test this. But let's see. I think Iris is still a menace. Like if we use Eternity Team, with the only difference being like Drayne is replaced by Iris in one, and Iris is replaced by Drayne in the other, I think that might not show like the best results, but we'll see what this can do with the healers. We killed Morrigan. Drayne is swinging his sword around. We're continuing to survive, but Berna is pretty close to dying here. The dodges are dangerous. Another swing. Boom, Dante's done. Relic up Dante is gone from the team. A tough battle, but Drayne can withstand it. You know, there he is. Just, you know, allow him to finally hit the target with dodge. You know, he's gonna swing 1,000 times. One time he's going to hit. And that's all he needs to win. So let's launch an X10. I'm not sure how stable this pack is, but seemed okay. Seemed pretty good. Let's see. Boom. Drayne. And boom. I forgot Aiden, right? Yeah. Battle extend. Ooh, it froze. Okay, Iris is pretty dangerous still, even considering the relic here on the dev build, very dangerous. So it's a close match. Drayne, as an offensive force, is really good. He's sort of like a physical Iris to add to your team, but you kind of need to let him survive as long as possible. This dude is gonna do work. He's gonna do some work on the enemy teams, but you just need to give him energy, you need to give him health. This guy is demanding. But hey, use Somnoplease instead of Morrigan. Ah, okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I think it's gonna be dangerous though. I think defeating a team where Morgan is replaced with Somna, considering my Somna here has a maxed relic, this is gonna be an unfair fight a bit. But let's build it. Octavia, Dante, Iris. Oh man, I think I need to adjust something here. I think I need to adjust something on my end here. Oh man. Well, let's try. How do we do this actually? I think I'm gonna try something with like an eternity team here as well. Do I need another damage dealer here to deal with Somna if like Drayne turns into a little sheep and runs around, and you know the healers are open to attacks? Maybe add a Dante here. Let's see. I'm not sure. This seems like a very like dangerous situation to be in. Can Dante with the relic handle himself without Octavia with the relic? Let's see in this sort of scenario. Oof, I think losing one healer. I think losing Soleil is oof. Yeah, losing Soleil is a no-go here. We can't do that here. Free relics is a power to be you know, not to be trifled with. But oh, try Dante, Octavia, Yasmin, Goose, and Drayne. Oh, for additional dodges. Let's try that. I was experimenting with Yasmin, considering she has a relic as well. Let's do that. That's a suggestion by Yoro, 9622. Let's try that. Sounds interesting. Octavia, relic of Dante. We grab ourselves a Drayne, and we grab ourselves a Goose. Let's see if that helps. It's a pretty difficult battle. Free relics. Oof. And these heroes are powerful even without relics. Stop winking at the camera, dude. You're not getting to the viewers. Guys, is he bothering you? Ooh, that actually works. Ooh. That Yoro, you might have been onto something. Do you see the amount of buffs here? What is going on? What is this? Oh god. Okay. What is this? What was that? Wait, let me launch an extend. I was just a bit shocked by what was happening there with the quick charge of the ultimates. Oh, okay. Okay, we might have been onto something. We were cooking with this team. Yoro, are you like, do you have like access to secret documents or whatever? How stable is this result? Oh, whoa, okay, that was good. I knew Relic Top Yasmin had like potential, but the dodge bonuses as well. The dodge bonuses going over the screen like twice, 2 rows of buffs. I only see that stuff when I fight like Outland bosses and I shoot the little spiders and I get a lot of energy. This was something else. Really good, really good. Yeah, Yasmin's relic is insane. Haven't tried it on my live account. Don't have an upgrade Yasmin, but pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. It was very an interesting showcase. Guys, actually, let me tell you something. Down below in this list, I was once again going to devs. I was like, yo, guys, do you have the stats for the Royal League Guild Wars? Do you have like the Royal League stats for the very popular packs for December? And they were like, oh, you can showcase the stuff that uses Berna. And they give me like a Google spreadsheet of like stats. And there is a couple of teams amongst very popular ones used in Royal League. One that uses Birna in attack, one that uses Birna in defense. I kind of want you guys to brainstorm with me. I see like you guys cook up in the most insane like hero combinations. So let's play around with this. How would you like defeat this team if you encounter this in Royal League? Consider this is a fully maxed team, but you have access to the Sam's developer account. How would we approach this? Sam doesn't play Eternity, don't pester him about it's actually all Octavia. Sure. Same team? You want the same team? Okay. I'm all up to see the dodges again. I'm all up for that. Who do we have? Goose, right? Gus? I think, right? I think. Ooh, Leon is gone. Iris is gone. Ooh, okay. I think that's the toughest target to execute. Miss von Grave here. Boom. Destroyed. But not through the execution. You would have seen a giant sword. Oh, actually, guys, I wanted to show you one little thing. One little thing. It's a pretty unique animation I've encountered. Let me do this. I want you to see the death animation for Drayne. You probably will not see it because Drayne is so good, but see it up close. It's a pretty interesting interaction. It really resembles the execution that he uses with the Violet skill, but this time his soul is sucked into the sword and he's like frozen, like Han Solo, sort of. Pretty scary. I'm not sure what Valentar's sword is gonna be using Drayne's soul for, but pretty metal. I'm sorry, Sam, I'm late tonight. No worries. We were just, checking out the battles, and we're still in the middle of it. But I think we're approaching the end of the training segment. My voice is giving out a bit. And we're slowly approaching the giveaway. So, can Morgan resurrect him from the sword? That's an interesting question. I think if he's not killed by a Drayne on the opposing team, and he's not killed by Iris's, skill that prevents the hero from being resurrected, I don't see why not. I think it's just not gonna show the animation. I think he's not gonna be sucked into the sword because the animation is gonna play very quickly. He's gonna be appearing out of the thin air, healed up a bit. Okay, that was a cool death animation. I agree. It's a pretty unique one. It really caught my eye when I was testing him for the first time. Can Yasmin resist Drayne's execute with her relic level 30? I think you're gonna need to test that. I was testing the solo Yasmin against the solo Drayne. If you have a team composition in mind, we can try it right now, I think. Giveaway win possible or not possible? Asks K-Boss. Once you enter the giveaway, you always have a chance to win. Morgan prevents her team also if there are Kyla and Aiden in it. Yeah, she's gonna prevent resurrections. But if Morgan is your only source of resurrection, should be good. Can a hero escape Drayne execution if they are below the threshold, or can they survive with a dodge? I think the rule to the dodge is you can dodge basic attacks, for example, right? If the dodge works, I think you kind of dodge the damage and the execution is not gonna trigger. And if you are on the threshold and you are not attacked by Drayne, because he's the only one who can execute you at the threshold, If your hero reaches the threshold, but is healed very quickly before Drayne can attack, I think you're safe. Dark Titan Soon asks Light Noise, suspiciously Light Titan themed nickname, but hey, maybe a Dark Titan somewhere in the future, who knows? Today is my birthday, says Saeed. Congratulations. Happy birthday, man. Alright. Alright, let me actually not show you guys the attack team. So, this is one of the most popular attack teams in the Royal League, using Berna, the last new hero we released on Hero Wars Alliance. And I want you guys to come up with the defense team for this attack team. I'm gonna create a defense team here, name it after you, and then attack with this little thing. Our devs were like, yo, they need to see the Mushi Berna combination here. Try Yasmin, Zhu, Drayne, Berna, or with Octavia or Gus. That's the first suggestion I saw from Money. Okay, let's try Yasmin, Zhu, Drayne, Berna, a lot of relics, and Octavia or Gus. Let's go with Gus. I kind of trust the guy more. And that's by Money. And I'm gonna attack it with, let me remember it, Mushi, Berna, Zisha, Samna, Aiden. Okay. Boom. 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 Like this. Let's see. Let's see if Money was right on the money. Huh? How did you like that, Pan? On a scale from 1 to 10. Okay, I'll take on a scale of from 1 to 1. Oh, Drayne is down. Drayne is down on the opposing side. We need to win on the defense this time. This is one of the most popular attack teams currently in Royal League. Let's see if the defense can handle it. We're kind of out of damage dealers. The only one on defense dealing good damage is Zhu. Will he be enough to handle the Mushi storm? Oof, Zhu is gone. I think these guys are doomed. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe we're gonna win by the timer. So his sword stands tall even after death. Happy soul. That's a joke that is very inappropriate, but I respect it. I respect it. Can you try Corvus, Morrigan, Drayne, Iris, Octavia, please? AG, because you asked nicely. Let's try that. We won by the timer, I guess. Okay, pretty good. All right, let's try that. Let's try that team by AG. Boom, 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 boom. I lost the message by AG. Found it. Corvus, Morrigan. Morrigan, come here. Iris, Octavia, Drayne. Okay. Iris, Octavia, and Mr. Drayne. And that's from AG. And some additional lettering here. Boom. Like this. Okay, let's try. And who do we have? Some. Right. Oh, hi, Sam, says Nerd Sam. Hello, hello. One of them, I like a regular viewer. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my pronunciation? Always good to see you, Nerd Sam here. You can always count on Nerd Sam to be visiting the stream. Ooh, this defense team is actually not handling the attack so well. This time we're not gonna win by timer. Octavia does not have enough healing in her to withstand this kind of pressure. Oof. Okay. Have you tried the Eternity Physical team? Kira, Drayne, Dante, Octavia, Kark. Oh, actually, I did not actually try Kark. Let's try an attack. I kind of want to see an attack. Maybe let's try to crush this defense. Kira, Drayne. Boom. Dante, Octavia, and Kark. Let's see. Wait, what? Ah, okay. For some reason I thought I only put Drayne on the team. I thought every other slot was empty for some reason. Let's see. Is this aggressive enough to handle the defense team from the Royal Guild? From the Royal League, sorry. Still a bit rusty from all the holidays I got. Drayne showing off. Dude, less showing off, more work. Put in some work. You already lost Octavia. You and Dante are the only ones left here. My man, what is this performance? No! How did you lose to basically Leon and Birna? What is this, dude? What is this? It seemed like we had a chance. Let's see an extent here. It seemed like we had a chance. It seemed like it was dependent like on a randomness of it. Maybe like the random dodges, the random crits. Let's see. Yeah, we had a chance. We had a chance. Not a big one, but hey, it's okay. But this team we were facing off against was pretty powerful. Leon is just the worst. Impulse. I think should be should be very sad to hear it from you. Don't put it this way. Don't put it so bluntly. Say, Leon, you're just not a you're a bit scary. Who does he have synergy with? Good healers and good protection from stuns and negative effects. Like, he synergizes very good with the Eternity team. Grab a Dante Octavia pack for sure if you're looking for that like synergy, good old synergy. Like this is let's reach a sort of conclusion on Drayne. It's funny how like Dante and Octavia almost like seem like a one hero sort of deal. You don't usually see Dante or Octavia separately, outside of very rare cases. So grab the pair of Dante and Octavia for like Eternity Fusion, and maybe like lower the stats of your enemies a lot more, especially with the relic. And if you're using Drayne as your main damage dealer, make sure you got enough healers like Birna. Grab someone energy charging and protecting from debuffs. So like Birna, Soleil, grab an Aiden for sure, maybe Gus, whatever faction you want, just a good healer. And maintain Drayne, try to maintain him as long as possible, and he'll do the deed. He can defeat a progress team easily, just being one damage dealer in the group, as you saw previously during the stream. Okay, I think that is the conclusion. We can kind of a quick portrait of Drayne to sum it all up. And Dante is just better with the relic. So, 19th of January, the drop of the Frozen Eternity season. So Monday, you're gonna get yourself a Drayne and a new adventure. Check it out. It's a really good story, in my opinion. A very unique one. You never saw a hero with a backstory like that before. I promise you that in Dominion. And on the 26th, you're gonna be getting yourselves a relic for Dante. For those who love Dante, who want to upgrade him more, who want him to be more effective in his pairing with Octavia, grab it, upgrade it as far as you can, as far as you want. All up to you, but he's really good. And now, let's set this stuff up for the giveaway, people. Are you ready? Are you ready for the giveaway, people? I hope you're ready, because I'm switching to the browser. There we are. Boom. Boom. There we are. And the keyword is gonna be Drayne. I'm not gonna remove spammers. I think that completely excludes you. Even if you like put a second Drayne by mistake, I think it's gonna completely exclude you from the giveaway. Oh, I can sense it. Oh no, we lost Gray in a wave of messages. In a wave of messages, Gray is swallowed up by Draynes. Sounds like a nightmare. On my end, I think the stream is dropping in terms of frames. Is all good? Is everything good on your end, guys? Goodbye, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully everything okay is on your end. I think I can see the preview on my mobile device. I think everything is good. I think it's just a preview on my end. Okay, a lot of entries. The entries are piling up fast. So, if you are new here, I saw a lot of like new subscribers before we started the stream. If you're new here, how the giveaway works is you enter the keyword specific for this stream. You need to enter it only once. You do not need to clutter the chat. I am pretty lenient if you add like an additional Drayne into the chat, but hey, I'm asking you like a Sam to you kind of deal. Don't spam it, please. Just be reasonable. Once is enough. And once we got enough entries, once we got at least more half than viewership of our current viewership, I mean, then I press the choose a winner button, and we select a person from the chat. We're gonna see a YouTube handle, a YouTube nickname, and then we wait for that person to send a message in the chat to let us know they're present, they're not AFK, and they're ready to claim the prize. Once the bot caught a message, it can be a hello, you can send your player ID right away, but we catch you in the chat if you didn't send your player ID just yet, but you got caught by the chatbot system. We wait for your ID and we add it to the list of winners. If a minute and a half goes by and you did not appear on our chatbot system, then we consider you AFK, and we skip to another winner. So be sure to get ready and try to not miss out on when we call or show your YouTube nickname to claim the win. And the prizes are, the first 9 winners are going to receive an absolute star Drayne with the start of the season, and the last winner is going to get himself or herself a grand prize that consists of an absolute star Drayne, also his first artifact, enough fragments, and enough chaos cores to get it to the absolute star as well. And in addition to that, the talisman for Drayne. Oh, actually, I think I forgot about the talisman. Why didn't you guys remind me? This is the talisman. I think we didn't see it. There it is. It's available as usual for the completion of the adventure. Defeat a final boss enough times and you'll get it. This is the talisman here. Somewhere here. Wait. Wait, that's the upgrade. That's the upgrade quest line. Where is it? Where is it? Kind of lost it. Where's the final boss quest line? Ah, there it is. Okay, it was in the upgrade section. There, 40 times. Okay. Whew. Thank God for technology. The giveaway is still continuing. Okay, we piled up enough entries. Talisman is showcased. 9 winners get an absolute star Drayne, and 1 winner gets a grand prize with, the whole shebang, a talisman, the first artifact, all that good stuff. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna press choose a winner. Are you guys ready? Our first winner for 2026 is Laylee8315. Laylee, please let us know if you're in the chat by sending a hello. Oh, hello. Nice. Caught the first winner. Would have been a shame to lose the first winner of the year. Congratulations on the win. Come and grab your Drayne. It's pretty tough to grab him. I think his chest width is a bit big. You cannot hug him, I think, because it's too tough. I think you won't be able to lock your hands behind his back. He's a bit too buff. But hey, no one will stop you from trying. Now the only thing we need is the ID. Sam, how was your Christmas and New Year? Pretty good, actually. I think it's just closer to, to my work days. I got sick again, but hey, that's just my luck. It's not that it's not that my eternal organs are, screaming and saying, Sam, please do not work. We will get sick if you try to go to work. But I kind of want to go to work. I cannot be like resting for an entire month, right? I think I'd be bored. Thank you so much, Laylee. I'm adding you to the list. So New Year and Christmas was pretty good. The holidays were great. Maybe Gray can share how his holidays went. If you will see him in the chat among the Drayne messages. Our next winner is Philip Brew 21. 21? Let's see. Philip, are you here with us? Hello. We got Philip here. On the line with us. Can't tag him. He's here, actually. He's here, Gray. So it seems he's with the ID as well. Pretty quick. Thank you so much, Philip. Congratulations on the win. Hope you enjoy Drayne. Hope you enjoy his performance in battles. And we go to our third winner. Is Krasimira Vasilyeva. And a combination of L1W. Krasimira, if you're here, please say hello. Congratulations on the win. When will Peach Talisman be in the Eternal Frontier shop? I saw a question like that. I think I saw a feedback line either on the official Discord or somewhere in the feedback form. We'll get it to the devs. I think people start craving more talismans. I think everyone somehow managed to get all talismans available in the Eternal Frontier shop, and I'm the only one catching up. But hey, maybe we'll get the feedback to you. If we have any news on that, we'll share it on the official community pages. Krasimira, are you here? 20 seconds left. I'm kind of scared. We might... we might lose this winner. Krasimira, please respond with something. Oh no, 5 seconds left. I'm pressing reroll winner. I'm sorry. Asimonian, 7815. Congratulations. Are you here, Asimonian? 7815. Please send us a message of some sort. Maybe a hello. Ouch, first reroll says. I don't like rerolling winners, for sure. I'm always scared. I think I was once streaming for the Minion Era. Hello, Asimonian. Glad to see you here. I think I was streaming for Hero Wars the Minion Era, and we had a case where I pressed reroll, and the message from that person appeared at that right exact moment. And I try to avoid rerolling as much as possible to prevent stuff from happening, similar stuff from happening, because it's a nightmare. But hey, if this happens to be true, if we see a winner not being registered by the system, but being active in the chat and like sending a hello in the designated time and sending an ID, then I'll catch it in the chat archive and I'll do my best to send the deserved gift to them. So if Krasimira was there in designated time and the Nightbot just didn't catch it, then let me know, let me or Drayne know, and we'll go through the chat log and make sure that the winner gets their prize, even if they weren't detected by the automated system. Asimonian, please send an ID. We're waiting for the ID. Please, Sam, send me Drayne. Well, you better win. Oh, there it is. The ID, Asimonian. Let me copy it fully. There it is. Congratulations on the win. Expect the prize on the 19th of January. Monday, I'm gonna hit the office and send it to you. Antony Lafuente. Antony, please say hello in the chat. Thank you for watching the stream. You won Drayne. Grab him. He's within your reach. Just say a hello. Hey, there we are. Hello, hello. Glad to see you here on stream. Thank you for joining us tonight. This first stream of 2026. You might notice I try to pronounce the number, the year as often as I can, because I need to learn it, because I still make mistakes, and I like when I fill out a form of some sort, I always put 2025 and I'm like, oh, that's last year. Congratulations, Antony, I added you to the list. Now for our fifth winner, Hidan or Hayden, 2 Ds there. Congratulations on the win. Please say hello. Please do something about Gate 2. I think we're gonna send some feedback surrounding the content for Gate. I know people crave more. I'm not sure if the developers have any plans to add any more content to the Gate currently. But, you know, if there are any plans, we're gonna let you know. Hayden, hello, hello. Glad to see you here on stream. Thank you for watching. I don't know why I try when I know I'm not going to win. Says Jalen 1126. Jalen, you gotta believe in yourself, man. You gotta believe in yourself. Maybe like I pressed the reroll button and like one of the names is gonna be you. Just, you know, keep positive. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to win the randomly generated number sequence. Okay. Thank you, Hayden. And let's reroll. Our sixth winner is the 19 Andy 79. The 19 Andy 79. I think that's the year of birth. Looks like it. And like the name between it. Say hello, Andy. Hey Sam, thank you very much. With the ID on the ready, man. Andy works quick. Thank you so much, Andy. Next winner, the seventh winner is Ekaterina Krapchenko. Ekaterina, please say hello in the chat. I'm actually off work today and still not having luck. Hey, the rest is its own sort of reward. The rest from work. So, you know, treasure it. But hey, maybe you'll win. We still have a couple of more winners to go. Hello, hello. Glad to see you here. Congratulations on the win and thank you for watching. Let's get the ID. I'm almost like a police officer saying like, hey, let's see the ID. What's this? Please do something about Jet. He needs a rework. I think I saw a message like that. I think I want to rework for Jet too. It might be somewhere, you know, in the future. I think the developers know about him. He's a bit of like a past generation hero. But hey, no plans yet. But I know that Jet needs some sort of a rework. I don't know how to use him in my current teams. And I think the devs know as well. But, you know, gotta find a place and time for that rework to come. So I'm gonna send that feedback to them. And I'm gonna save this ID from Ekaterina to my list. Baboom. And we only have 3 winners left. 2 for an absolute star Drayne and 1 for the grand prize. Now is a standard prize. Oak Tree 1196.7. Sam, when 5th Dark Titan releases? Asks Bano. Don't have the dates, but you can expect them coming in the future. Abstract future. Don't have like the precise data, but you can expect like the summoners are almost complete. So somewhere around the corner. Not sure how big that corner is, but hey. Hello with the ID. Thank you, Oak Tree. Added to the list. Boom, ready. Now our 9th winner. And that's El Naufras. El Naufras, congratulations on the win. Thank you for watching. Please say hello if you're with us. Two freezes, switching to phone, says someone. Okay. Oh, I think if you already put your entry, you should be still on the list, even if you restart from another device. In terms of like the stream. Hello, El Naufras. Glad to see you here. I have an idea. Make new Titans. Natural one, which mix with any element. Ooh, like a new faction for Titans? Pretty bold idea. Well, I'll send the feedback to the devs. They might cook something up. I'm not sure. I'm not a game designer. I don't think I have no idea how to implement something like that. But sounds ambitious and fun. So it's my pleasure to send that feedback to the dev team. And thank you for the ID, El Naufras. And now for the grand prize, our winner of the big bundle with Drayne, giant Drayne with an absolute star. And the first artifact, the Chaos Cores, the fragments, and the talisman. Whoa, who's it gonna be? Who's this lucky viewer? It's Frick NG 9XK. Fritsch NG 9XK. Oof. Are you here? Claim the grand prize. Say hello. I wouldn't dare to re-roll a winner with a grand prize. I'll have to. But I do not want to do that. So send a hello straight away. Claim the win. Hi. Yes, we got him. Let's go. Sam, we implore you to sprinkle fairy dust on us for future wins, I suppose. I only have a cup. There's no fairy dust here, unfortunately. I'll sprinkle some, like, abstract fairy dust. Here you go. I'll charge you for the win during the next live stream. I promise you. Like, believe me, I'm a paranormal abilities wielding streamer. Do not believe me that I have an ability to influence the random number generator. I actually don't. And we got an ID for the grand prize. And thank you so much for providing it. Frick. That was a wonderful time. Congratulations, all winners. And if you did not win and you are still empty-handed, that might be because you did not grab the gift from the secret mission that is available until the 18th of January, one day before the launch of the Frozen Eternity season, the new season of 2026, starting the year strong with a very unique physical Eternity faction hero like Drayne. Hopefully you'll enjoy his story and what he has to offer to the narrative of Hero Wars Alliance, and what he has to offer to the combat system as well. He's a pretty interesting damage dealer, a pretty good one at that. Okay. Oh man, the voice is running low. So I should go, guys. It was a pleasure meeting you all here, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, when my throat is not that sore, because this seems to be a tradition of some sort, and I don't want it to be a tradition. For some reason, the last couple of streams were like, "Oh, Sam is sick again." Great. Okay. Hopefully, guys, pray for me. Charge me with fairy dust. I need to get healthy for the next stream, and I'll see you guys somewhere in the future. It was a pleasure as always. Have a good rest of your day, whatever the time of the day is on your end. So yeah, I'll see you on the flip side. Follow our official community pages, and this was Sam. Bye bye. Wow.